Okay, students, we are continuing with our chapter of the use and abuse of drugs. This is chapter number 11, and in today's lesson, we'll look upon socially accepted drugs, which includes alcohol and caffeine. Since alcohol is included in your syllabus, we will see its effects and what are the withdrawal symptoms which a alcoholic person feels or shows. Alcohol is normally consumed in the form of alcoholic drinks by alcoholic fermentation. If you remember that alcohol are formed or are manufactured by anaerobic respiration of yeast. It is rapidly absorbed into the bloodstream and is broken down by the liver. Liver actually destroys or breaks down toxins in your body, including the alcohol. When excessively consumed, alcohol would replace the healthy normal liver cells to fibrous tissue, a condition called cirrhosis or liver cirrhosis. It's a very fatal condition caused by excessive consumption of alcohol. Liver hemorrhage, that is the internal bleeding in the liver, can also be caused, leading to liver failure, complete liver failure. Alcohol is a CNS depressant. It means that it dulls the activity of the brain, especially those parts which are involved in self-control, which is cerebrum. It is a part of your brain which controls the activities of your muscles, the coordination, the speech, the vision. So these affected areas would lead to different physical effects, and psychological effects are also observed in alcoholism. We'll one by one see what these are. First is that it takes away inhibitions. The self-control is taken away if alcohol is consumed in excessive amounts. This is the very reason that it was socially accepted drug, since it is inhibiting self-control and providing a certain degree of confidence in a person. It also affects your speech, leading to slurred speech. Then it stimulates appetite, reduce nervous tension, and it is also observed that in some people it increases anxiety. Poor muscular coordination and unsteady walk. This is a classic indication that the person is drunk if the muscle coordination is poor and the walk is unsteady. Then we have blurred vision because of the consumption of alcohol and its effects on the vision. This is the very important point to be remembered, that an alcoholic person would lack judgment and would underestimate the speed, leading to many road accidents. Breathalyzers are used in many nations, in many countries, where a detector is used to check the presence of alcohol vapors in the breath of the drivers. If the machine or the instrument detects the presence of alcohol vapors in the breath, that person is not allowed to drive or may be charged with some penalty to fix the damage done because of that accident. So this is one of the social implication also, that it is a burden on the society in a way that if a person is drunk and driving, it would lead to damage to other people as well. High levels, about 0.7%, may paralyze the hindbrain, which controls the breathing and heart rate. You know, these are the vital organs to be affected, the lungs and the heart. Once these gets damaged or get depressed, it would definitely lead to death. It also stimulates acid secretion. You know, HCl is produced in the stomach. It stimulates its excessive formation, which increase the risk of gastric ulcers. Addictive and cause tolerance. It is a common point in the use of alcohol and heroin. Being addictive means that the person feels the urge to take the drug over and over again. He is not only physical dependent on the drug but also psychologically as well. Tolerance means that if a person has consumed one certain amount of the drug, for the achievement of the same effect, the next time the person would have to double the dose. Here in the diagram you can see that if a person has taken, let's say, 2 pills for a drug, tolerance is created in that person, and to achieve the same effects of that drug, he would have to take much more amount of the drug the next time, and then much more amount of drug the later time. So as you go move forward, you see the amount of the drug being taken is increasing to achieve the same effect. This is called tolerance, and it is a common side effect in alcoholism and also in the use of heroin. So is the addiction. Social implication of alcoholism. Social implication means that what are the consequences of alcoholism on society. What society suffers from is that an alcoholic person would neglect his family and work, and would exhibit violent behaviors. Many domestic violence are reported by alcoholic partners, that alcoholic people tend to exhibit these behaviors, violent behaviors. Not only this, alcoholism also lead to increased crime rates in the society. If a person is not having a job or work to do, he would have to gain his drug of choice, that is alcohol in this case, and for acquiring that he would rob or he would steal things to manage his demands of alcohol. Rehabilitation centers are to be developed by the society to rehabilitate these people. This is also one of the social implications, that you need to set up rehabilitation centers for them so that they can get rid of the addiction. Now come to withdrawal signs and symptoms. These include shakiness or uncontrolled trembling, loss of coordination, muscle coordination, sweating, runny nose, watery or red eyes, digestive upset or gastric ulcers, loss of appetite, insomnia, which is sleeplessness, fatigue, tiredness, headaches, pain in the body aches, anxiety. Increased anxiety and depression is also seen in many people. Irritability is one of the common side effect and withdrawal sign and symptom. In addition to these, people also tend to hallucinate a lot. Hallucination means when you are looking at things or hearing things which are not there in reality. So both visual and hearing hallucination are observed in people who are at withdrawal stage of alcoholism.